Welcome back, guys. I am the Lone Wolf. This is Playing Trattors, episode 2. Um, in this video, we are not going to be doing much field work. We are still going to be doing some, but today's episode is going to be kind of dedicated to giving you an insight of what playing Trattors is going to be all about. So we're just going to actually be pulling off here to this park bench. Truck already does really well off-road. It's a 3/4 ton, so it's not the best for off-road, but it still works real nice. But yeah, look at this view. This is a great and awesome view. Beautiful. But what is playing Trattors? As you remember in my first video of playing Trattors here on Giants Island 09, we bought our equipment or sold the equipment that comes on the new farmer mode, sold all that, and bought our own personalized equipment. All that equipment is this stuff right here. This is the stuff that came with it, so we don't really have to worry about that. We have two tractors. We have a 8930, which is already worth $143,962. We have it has 152 kilowatts and 207 horsepower, 445 liters of fuel capacity, 24 mile per hour max speed. We have a 4440, which has 107 kilowatts and 146 horsepower, 200 liters of capacity, and 32 mile per hour max speed. The 8930 has 130 hours on it, and the 4440 has 90 hours on it. Other than that, for field equipment, the only other thing we have is the 9400, which is now worth 69,000. So it was a cheap combine for price, and it is cheap in worth now. It has 136 kilowatts, 10 hours on it, 185 horsepower, 530 liters of fuel, 30 liters of DEF, so it does have DEF, unfortunately. Attached to the 620F, and can harvest all the following: wheat, barley, oats, canola, sunflowers, soybeans, and corn. Capacity on this hopper is 6,519 liters. We have our pickup, which already has 90 hours on it, or I'm just going to say like 9,000 miles on it or something, just to make that realistic. 147 kilowatts, 200 horsepower, 80 liters of fuel. Now, as you probably heard me say there, I said that this thing has 9,000 miles on it. So, you'll see how I'm working this. For hours on like equipment that would be written down in hours in real life, I multiply it by 10. So this thing has 1.3 in-game hours on it, so I'm going to say it has 130 hours. So that way, when it gets up to 10 hours, it will have 1,000 hours, and then 70 would be like 7,000 hours. Even more than that, probably like 200. That would be way too much. That would be like 200,000 hours or 20,000 hours on it. Then with vehicles that would be written down in miles in real life, I multiply it by, 1,000. So 0.9 would be 9,000 miles. Okay, so that would just be, or actually be by like 10,000. So it would be 9,000 miles, and then once it gets up to a higher number, that way when the 9 moves all the way over, it would have 900,000 miles, if that would even be possible on this pickup truck. Now, onto implements, we have the John Deere 650. This requires 88 kilowatts and 120 horsepower, holds 16,000 liters. It can hold pretty much all the main base game things. We've got the two headers for the 9400. We've got the 620F bean header, 6 meters wide, can harvest wheat, barley, oats, canola, and soybeans. For corn and sunflowers, we've got the corn header, the 643. This is 5.3 meters wide. Nothing really special. Now for the 8930 implements, which I mean that because they're tillage implements. I use it for tillage operations only. I'd say this has 60 hours on it. This requires 147 kilowatts and 200 horsepower. It's the 2410 John Deere plow. 12 meters wide, beautiful plow. I love it. I call it a digger just because the fact that it doesn't actually plow the ground, it just rips it, so I just call it a digger. In the good states, that's what you call them. Case IH 770 disc. This is my cultivator. This has also got 60 hours on it. It's 7.2 meters wide, 147 kilowatts, 200 horsepower. Same exact horsepower requirement. Now for the 4440 implements or things I'm going to be running on the John Deere tractor, we've got the planter, we've got the Kuhn 12 row planter. Sorry, that was just a fluke by me. 74 kilowatts, 100 horsepower, holds 1,204 liters of mix of seeds and fertilizer. 5.4 meters wide and can plant corn, sunflower, soybeans, beets, and cotton. Now this MVU 8, I have it painted as a John Deere colored fertilizer spreader. It has 30 hours on it, 11,000 liter capacity in the tank, 20 meter spread width, and spreads solid fertilizer or lime. So as you can see, we haven't planted yet just because the temperature has not been right. Now, this steel MS-261, we can actually just sell that because we don't need it anymore. We were just cutting down some trees earlier, so yes. Now, this is a very special thing. This is called the Iceria Scout. This is worth 13,000 now, but it has 20 hours already on working. This is a soil sampler. It says, with a soil sampling unit, you can take soil samples to have more detailed information about field or for future working steps. So, as you know, in real life, you need to apply P and K, which is like a lime-based substance for adding nutrients to your soil. This is a tool that takes soil samples to determine what amount of P and K or lime you need to put down on your fields. So I've already taken 22 samples. If you want to know, this comes with the Precision Farming DLC, which adds the lime determination and planning and all that kind of stuff. It's called the Precision Farming DLC. It comes with the a bunch of different game changes and the John Deere Gator for consoles. So unfortunately, you can't have the Gator but not have the Precision Farming DLC, which is very unfortunate, but some things are just that way. Now, cattle pasture, we'll probably sell this and maybe put up a shed, give us some little extra money. We've got this farm silo. We're going to keep this. It holds 100,000 liters of fruit. We've got the farm bunker silo. We don't really need that right now. We've got the FS09 implement shed, which is not worth anything. We've got the selling station, which right now, a tree that we cut down, which we were using that chainsaw for, we've got all our wood hidden in there because we can't sell it on this map. We got a gas station. I didn't actually realize that that was a gas station. We got a water station. We got a bunch of wind turbines all around the map. But we can go into landscaping tool and check out the map. As you can see, here's our house. This is the sleep trigger is like right in this main courtyard area. This is our cattle pasture. This comes with the building plus the hedge around back. If you sell it, the hedge is you get rid of the hedge. Same with the house. If you sell the house part, it will get rid of the hedge around the house. This right here is your water station. This little well in the front. That's where you can fill up your tanks full of water. Here, as you can see, is the hay sell point. You can see I got a bunch of wood in there. And then if I go up even farther, you can see I've got a bunch of logs in there. That's where I hid that entire tree. That is one full oak tree right there. Here we've got our lime, the remains of the lime that we had. We bought 14,000 liters of lime to spread, so that just gives us a general idea of the scale of how much lime we'll need to buy every year. In here, you can see here's our 12-row planter. It looks a little different because I like keeping it unfolded. It just looks more realistic. Here we've got our fertilizer spreader. You can see it's very dirty. We've got it all lime colored. It did have a little bit of extra lime and lime residue kind of built onto it, so I'm going to probably sell that cattle pasture, put down a shed, which might be a workshop actually, so that would be really nice. Just so we can work on that. Here's our 4440. It's already got, I think it was 90 hours on it. So yeah, it has the opportunity to put duals. We've got the dual hubs on it, John Deere branded tires. 4440, great tractor. Back here we've got our bean header. This is the 620F. It's the bean header. Here we've got our 650 John Deere chaser bin, auger wagon, whatever you want to call it, grain cart, anything you want to call it. It all works. Here we've got the 9400 Deere. It's got 10 hours on it, nothing much. It's attached to our 643 corn header. And then, of course, here's our Iceria Scout. our 8930 is in the field right now, so we do not have that with us right now. Here's our cattle pasture. It's nothing big. There's nothing much in it. It's unrealistic in my opinion, but that's just because it holds like way too many cattle in one spot. But yeah, let's drive back to home. Fire this baby up, and as you can see, this thing has 9,000 miles on it already. Like I said, that's going to be changed to that. And I will tell you about acres when we get back to the property, because I change the acreage amount just like I change hours and miles on vehicles. I mean, I kind of think it's cool. So I will be giving you a minor map tour just to give you an idea of where we live. Pass this idiot up. But yeah, if you'll be able to see, I'm not sure if you can. Yeah, but up there, you can barely see it. The 8930 is in the field. We were doing some disking up there. We just paused it so we can make our today's video, episode 2. But yeah, let's go over here. I'm actually going to turn on help window just because help window can be very helpful. Yeah, here you put down all your food that you're selling or that you're giving the animals, just like this here. I'm not really sure. Right here, here's where you open animal dialogue. You can buy all these things. They're very expensive, honestly. $1,300 a head, $2,500 a head, $2,200, $1,900, almost $2,000. About $2,240 or $2,246 each for the Brahmins. And here you got the milk, the old milk canisters. And here's where they stay, so that's why I say it's unrealistic, because they don't have any room to walk around. And if you guys do know, what the heck was that? Oh, object too heavy. You can actually lift that up if you wanted. But when you are actually raising cattle in real life, each head of cattle needs a specific area to graze, or else it's not really, I don't know if you call it inhumane, but it's technically meant to be inhumane, because you're supposed to give it a certain amount of room to roam. So that's the main gist of the property. But yeah, like, here's that gas station that we have, our gas tank. We've got our second set of, I guess, grain silos. We've got our 2 bunker silos here. We've got here's our other silo thing. Here's the silo pit. That's what we dump the grain into. And then, of course, here's our 2410 plow. We've got this thing really, really dirty. But yeah, let me give you a small tour of the town. I'm just going to bring up the map. First, we'll head up to the supermarket. That's where the first thing is. Here we've got some nice basketball courts up in the north. We've even got a friggin' skate park. That is awesome. Who knew that we could actually have a skate park? I actually didn't know that there was a skate park up here. I came up to the supermarket, but I just didn't look up here. Here we got the supermarket. What's it called? It is called Seaside Shopping. How ironic that you're by the seaside. We'll probably be traveling there a few times in our series just to, you know, have some fun, you know, like, oh yeah, before we get farming, we got to go get some stuff for dinner tonight, so we're just going to go to the market. Up here is just a decorative object. This is what does that say? Paysan Flora. So it must just be like a flower shop or greenhouse, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, it looks like a greenhouse facility. Looks really cool. And as you can see, we have all these wind turbines right here. We have like 12 of these around the map. You can see them all over there, all over there. There's a couple over there. You can see them all moving. Back here, we have a house. This is where I say that Bob lives. You know how I said in the first episode how RGS is the shop. Right over there where it says shop. This is where Bob lives. So he has quite a little bit of travel to get home. He's got a nice house too. And down here, we just have some small trailer houses. Down a ways here, we have the restaurant. This is where we go to eat. I know it does say restaurant on the thing, but I just call it Country Bar and Grill because that's one of the places where we go when I go to work. That's where we go sometimes. In a few of these houses, I'm just going to say that a couple of the people that I know live in them. Like this one, I was going to say that Cassie or my boss's daughter's name is Cassie. Her and her fiance live here. Uh, Jenna, I'm gonna say she probably lives in like one of the farther away houses, just because she lives in Colorado right now. But whatever. With Randy, which is in the house right above, right here. Oh, wait, where is it? Right here, right here. This house right here. That's Randy's and Chris's house. But yeah, and then over here we've got the dockside. We've got some sell points here. We've got like the harbor. We've got the what are these exactly called? Let's see. Let's take a look. We've got the spinnery. We've got the harbor and the lime station. So if I go in here, we've got the spinnery sell point right here. This is where you sell your wool. The lime station right here, and then the harbor sell point right there. But yeah, and then you just got some nice detail to here. You got the huge freighter. Over here you've got another big freighter. You've got these huge, huge boxes, which I think are really cool detailed. And then down here you just got another workshop. What is this called? It's got a sell point at it. Oh, it's a transport company. Okay, and then you got, of course, the animal dealer right. Oh, this is the animal dealer, and this is the transport company right here. This is where you sell the stuff. So, you've got to be kidding me. Hang on, I'm going to travel here really quick. Don't you dare say that you actually can sell wood. You sell wood there. I will tell you guys, truthfully, all that wood that I put up in that shed, I spent like 45 minutes just chopping that up. I almost recorded a video for it, but I decided not to just because it was a crap quality video. But other than that, it was perfectly fine. We can bring it there sometime to sell. Make a little bit of extra money off that. I might even make not a time lapse, but just a recording of that later on. But yeah, so that's our main farm. Up here we've got the lighthouse and a house. This is the lighthouse curator. He's got that. That looks really cool. And I'd never even noticed that it's actually got a ambience to it, with the light going around. Other than that, I don't think there's really anything else but the mill and the shop. But yeah, so this is the mill. This is where you sell mainly every form of grain. You just dump it in that pit right there. A couple more trailer houses there. A couple trailer houses up there. But yeah, other than that, I think that's it for the map tour, except for, of course, like I said, the shop up here. This is RGS Repair. You've got the heavy-duty workshop right here. This is where combines, bulldozers, all that kind of stuff goes. And then cars and pickup trucks and even small tractors can go into Bob's portion of the shop. And then this is just like the dock side where you can go. This is like what you call the beach, where everybody hangs out. And what the heck are those? Oh, they're little lawn chairs. Look at that. That is actually kind of dope. That's nice. But yeah, other than that, we are going back to our main area of work. Here you can see we've got the main area. Up here we've got our tractor disking. We were doing some strip tillage there. Up here, you remember this was 3 fields. It was split down the middle here, and it was split down the middle on this half, about right in the middle here. You can see it on the map, or actually up here more. And that one, those 3, we merged together for that purpose, just so we can have a little bit more property. So in our 3 main fields, this merge of 22, 21, and 20, this is going to be our main field. We're probably going to be doing corn in this field first. This field here is just going to be a secondary crop like wheat, barley, or oats. And then this is going to be the alternate of corn or soybeans. So with that, let's get back into our truck and let's do some work on our main property. So we're going to sell this cow pasture because we don't need it, because we're never going to be having cattle on this property. And then we can probably sell the water station because we won't need water either. So what can we put down now? We're going to put down a special mod that I just downloaded last week. It was this Quonset shed. Hopefully it will actually fit on this property. Looks like I need to move my truck maybe. Pull this into the main area. But yeah, this Quonset, I'm so happy that this was made. I don't know who made it, but I will try and put it in the comments or in the description for who built it or who created the mod. I'm going to try and get it to the lowest. There we go. Back into the corner there as far as possible. Voila. Don't really need to do much landscaping because this looks perfectly fine, I guess. Do they have... Oh, we do have the brick texture. Dope. Because I don't want the texture to be dabbled with too much. But yeah, this is the first time I've used landscaping tool. But before I actually brought this first official series to you, my last official video, I guess, was the dedication or guide to the landscaping tool. So that was quite nice to have. But yeah, this is really nice. I love this Quonset. My mom loves Quonsets. She was like, if we had the money to, we would buy one. But since steel is so expensive, we don't have the money to do it. But yeah, inside this Quonset, DJ Goham, he actually did an in-depth review of this shed pack. The shed pack actually came with all of these three here, the red, tan, and white 52 by 72, the red, tan, and white 40 by 60, and then the red, tan, and white 72 by 150, plus the 40 by 60 Quonset. And as you can see, it's a workshop area. You've got all your tools, you got your creeper, you've got the pallets, you got the bottle jack, you've got the hoist. This is quite cool. It's a 2,000 kilogram hoist. What's it called? Multi-lift. Dope. You got some toolboxes here. I say all craftsmen just because they're all red, except for, I think there was one black one. Was there one black one? Yeah, there's one black one right here. That one I can say is Snap-on. I guess I splurged and wasted my money on a Snap-on one. Yeah, but then you got actual John Deere plus 50 motor oil, Supreme motor oil, and just a bunch of other stuff. You got your tools up here, air compressor. Really nice. Now, where am I going to keep my truck? Of course, I'm going to keep it in the Quonset. But I'm going to pause the video here, guys. I am going to collect a lot of that wood, and I'm going to take it up to the transport company and sell it for some money. As you can see, we have $100,000. I guess what I was wanting to show you mainly was the fact that in playing Trattors, we are going to be doing a minimum of 5 seasons. So spring, summer, fall, winter, 5 times on every single map in Farming Simulator. Okay, so there will be a little clip where I'm not in the Giants Island map later on in the video, right at the end most likely, that will be showing you all the maps that we'll be doing, and in a not so designated order, just like a vague order of what we're going to be doing. So I will see you in just a little bit. I'm going to collect all the wood that's in there. As you can probably see, or probably would have seen, there's a lot right here, and then there's a lot in here too. So I'm going to try and get some of that out. If I can't, I'll probably lease a chainsaw or buy a chainsaw and then cut some of them up so I can throw them out here and move on. So I'll see you in just a bit, guys. Hang tight. Alright, guys, so here we are. We are transporting our first load of wood to the transport company, and obviously this is a completely legal load. No DOT would pull us over for this load. I mean, it's completely safe. No tipping hazard, nothing. That car would not get completely smashed if I were to tip to the right there. Nothing like that. But yeah, here we are. Transport company is just right over here. I actually didn't even know that there was a place to sell wood on this map until I found that transport company, because usually it's like the sawmill or something. Whoa, yo. Holy flip. Could you get closer than that to get to wrecking? I almost wrecked my brand new truck that, or 11,000 hours that I have on it. Yeah, we'll just take this over to the transport company, which is just what's going to be going into these big crates, because I know so many places that would be transporting this sort of wood in crates like that. Now, the one thing that we don't want to do is go off into the ocean, because that would be very bad. Yeah, we just got to get into the range of this and then sell the wood. Let's see how much we get off of it. 1,700 bucks. That was more than I was expecting. I was expecting like maybe 1,000, because that wood was terrible quality. It was really soft. Some of it was kind of rotten, but I guess 1715 is what we get. They should put safety rails up. I'm not kidding. This is not safe at all. Yeah, guys, I'll be right back again. I'm gonna load up the second load. We should be done, and then I have a surprise for you guys. I don't think you saw it. We'll be back in just a second. Good morning, people. Welcome back. Oh my goodness, I know, but last night we were selling our the logs from this that tree that we cut down. We were just coming back from our second load. Actually, we were just coming back to get our second load. But I was just like, I can't record. I was way too tired. I wanted to focus on driving as I came home. But I was wanting to show you that I had a big surprise for all of you. Okay, as you can see, all my equipment is out in my yard, and we have made a bunch of modifications. Okay, we have a new shed, beautiful shed. Hang on. Look at that. That's going to be perfect. Hopefully we can fit our headers through there. That would be nice. Obviously, you saw the Quonset. This Quonset right here. It's our workshop. We put down like a little bit of a meadow. We got our flower pots and everything. We got 2 trees, a big pine and a big spruce. We put down 3 trees over here, 3 maples, and 1, I think it's a pine. I think, yeah, that's a pine tree. And then we switched out the silo, because I personally did not like that silo that we had before, that one weird 4-piece silo. And then of course that 4-piece silo messed up my ground, so I've got this huge pit in the ground right here. So I got a tree growing out of the pit just to kind of cover it up. I'm probably going to cut down this tree, unfortunately, because I really messed that up. But I guess I could just show you guys the landscaping tool again. I could go like this. Grass, 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 grass. There we go. Then I could just go over. Oop, wrong one. There we go. Kind of make a rough patch right there. And then take the round tool. Try and make my angle right. Go right into there. And go into the tile again. I could probably just cut that off right there. Beautiful. Now, of course, I gotta take the grass tool and then rework this section. Wow, that looks really nice. I mean, it looks a little bit too proper for our operation, but it's fine. We don't have to worry about not being proper. We kind of want to be. We want to be nice. We want to be a dedicated and clean cut farmer. We don't want to be all crap, all crappy quality, all that kind of stuff. I'm going to give you a little bit of a time where I'm going to show you me backing some stuff into my shop. Hopefully like I said, my headers fit. That's one thing we can probably do right now, is test to see if the headers will fit. Let's hop in the 9400. I probably should also have given myself more room around here, because there's no way that somebody would give themselves just this much room. So, oh my goodness, this is gonna be very close. I don't think it's gonna fit. I do not think it's gonna fit. Realistically, it will not, most likely. Nope. So, that is very unfortunate. So, oh, I actually forgot that. Wow. That was a very big fail on my part. There we go. So what we're going to have to do is, unfortunately, take our combine and leave the headers out back. I don't like leaving headers outside in-game. I don't really like leaving anything outside on this game. But, unfortunately, that's just the way it's going to have to be, because our shed will not house these correctly. There we go. Now I'll go get the corn header. So yeah, guys, I can't tell you how excited I am for this series. I mean, it's going to be more like a single-player role-player series. I'm going to be being like a real farmer, doing stuff realistically. I'm going to try and be in first person quite a bit, but for this, I have to actually know where I'm going, so I'm not going to be doing that. But yeah, this is going to be fun. We're going to take this 9410. I'm going to just park it right here for now. And then we're going to take the 4440, start it up, and attach it to the 2410 and see if we can actually back that into the new shed. Yeah, let's just back this up. I'm not even sure if this is going to fit. Oh my goodness, we are going pretty rough, really, right through here. But I think it's going to fit. I think this one's going to fit. Oh, I could have brought my headers in through here. I probably could have. Because this door is wider. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do that because I don't like keeping my headers outside. It just seems wrong to me, you know. I don't like doing it. There we go. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna just spend some time. I'll be right back. I'm gonna bring all my equipment in, and then I'll show you where I have put everything in just a bit. See you in just a few minutes. Alright guys, so in our last portion right here in this video, as you can see, we have our shed put together and we have it all lined up with equipment. We've got our 12-row planter, we've got our fertilizer spreader and lime spreader, we've got our auger wagon, we got the 4440 in here right now, we've got the Isarius Scout, the combine or the headers. The combine headers fit through this door, but the combine is too tall to fit underneath that, so that one will not work. So we just have the headers out back. Unfortunately, I'm going to close this right here. We've got the new Karcher power washer, so we can actually wash stuff off. So you can see, I can come over here and wash the plow off. But yeah, so that is nice and clean now. I still don't know why it's moving. That's scary. But whatever. Yeah, that's where we were keeping the 2410 plow because the 2410 plow is too tall for that. These lime pallets we're going to be putting in the shed eventually. We kept the old fuel tank. We've got a new silo, our wooden silo. It's like a wood and stone one. It looks really cool. That's what it looks like. It's actually all wood, never mind. Looks nice. And then in the Quonset, we've got the 9410, and we just installed in the past hour, I guess, almost, a new Mauer grain tank extension. So you can see we spent some time. It was very hard putting this on in here, so I don't know why we didn't just go outside and put it on. Because, oh Jesus, what the heck. But yeah, see, Mauer Demco grain tank extension. Looks really cool. But yeah, all those were just plates that we had to bolt together. Then we've got, of course, the pickup truck in here. And then the last piece of equipment that you guys have not seen at work yet will be the, I guess, sending off point. So, this has been episode 2 of playing Trattors. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy this video, please hit that like button. Show your support to the channel. If you want to receive every video of this series of playing Trattors and every future series of playing Trattors, please hit that subscribe button. And if you hit the notification bell, you become part of the Wolfpack notification squad. But this is our last piece of equipment at work. We have the Case IH 8930 with the 220 plow, I believe. Oh no, this is the other one. This is the 770 disc harrow from Case. But yeah, so this is the big piece of equipment that we'll be working with as I send you off. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please, like I said, like and subscribe. And I will see you in my next video. I have been the Lone Wolf, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Love y'all.